Michelle Augustine, she said, I came in late. My question is, if the wife is more anointed than the husband, would that be a problem in the marriage since the man is considered the head? Pastor Wayne, what do you say?
Well, more anointed. We all are anointed.
Amen.
Now, in my case, right, my wife was fully in ministry, right? She understood who she was. She functioned in that. The problem would arise if there is an unwillingness in the man to submit himself to God. If there's an unwillingness in the man to be taught by the Holy Spirit, then you will have a problem arising, right? Once that does not happen, right, they could have a beautiful relationship, right? But the man, right, or the both of them must be willing to submit to the Holy Spirit. And again, that is where the Holy Spirit comes in. The Holy Spirit submitting to the rulership of the Holy Spirit in your life.
All right. I want to come back to the point that my husband made earlier in terms of the Genesis experience of the sun bringing beauty, shining and bringing beauty out. And the role of the husband is that to the wife. So in terms of function, we're talking here about roles and function and call, right? None has dominion over the other. None is much more anointed than the other. We're talking about, what we're talking here about is we're talking about roles and function. And so we would have come to the earth with a purpose. And if we are fulfilling that purpose, whatever that is, one of the things that is required is respect one for the other. And you have to be able to relate to God in a way that you agree with who God says the other person is. You can't change that. You have to agree with who God says the other person is. If God said this is the call I put on your spouse, this is your spouse role or function, there must be a respect for that, because the person did not call themselves.
Yeah.
It is God who calls them. And once you are able to come honestly to that place of understanding, you would realize that in itself would keep the harmony.
Yes.
The other thing that you have to have is that you have to be humble in terms of using things like more anointed. I see there is a need for teaching there, because it is not being more anointed. It is being able to function in your particular role and call.
Okay, I see